Okay, so we had a great time in Leicester. Unfortunately, it's all in lockdown at the moment, but it was really lovely meeting Jenny, and we spoke about a lot of commonalities in terms of our work. And I know I don't work in a technical field, I work in a creative field, but just in terms of what motivates us and what drives us to do the things that we do. And I think that kind of speaks across the board. So the poem that I wanted to share with you today is in response to particularly what's going on with immigration. And it's a response poem to the recent laws that have come into effect, and it's called Remember My Child. So I'll just read the poem and then maybe we can have a chat afterwards if there is time. Remember, my child, you came here when you were your first self, full of youth. Young, you fell into the skies. You were the cloud that swam across to places unknown. You trusted the air. And he carried you across patchwork lands of gold and bright fields of rice stalks that fought under the crushing of the sun. The walls could not hold you in because you were the universe itself. You encompass within you the beauty of navigators across lands, under stars and overseas. This world belongs to you. We are the children of migrants, browned and dark-eyed. We've marked this world with footsteps that speak of our journeyings. And yes, you were carried across the waters of the Nair, mountains that looked like timeless islands in a sea of cloud. Below, the slow gathering of snow. You left behind the land of trees, the climbing to that foot of that mountain range, and the bear that you would eat swallowed into yourself. You and this whole world are one and the same. So mark this world with your presence. In a homage to your ancestors, understand that you belong everywhere, and this whole world belongs to you. You can navigate this earth with the wisdom of a nomad. Feel this earth deep down in your bones and you will find yourself amongst the stars and the galaxies. You have been given the gift to carve your own destiny. You are not of land, you are not of sky, and you are not of ocean. No borders can hold the melody of your song. Remember, my child, we are all just one note that is strung out across this universe. And we're not going to know of the memory that we will leave behind, only that we will shed skins. We will leave behind borders and lands and continents, and we spill out into the world. Feel it on your skin like a great wave. Let it settle into your soul. You, my child, will speak worlds into creation. You, my child, are the universe itself and every beauty it has ever glimmered into hope. Thank you. So that's a poem I wrote about migration and the importance of movement and the difficulty I have with borders and not being able to communicate ideas and creativity and network as human beings. And that was something that I've written in response to some of the conversations that have been had around migration. I hope you enjoyed it. And Jenny, thank you very much for inviting me. I've really enjoyed being here, especially with a very global group of people. I think that's really important to be able to share that piece with a whole world of folk here. And also I noticed a few familiar faces, so hi Julius.
Yeah, thank you so much. I had tears and goosebumps. That was so awesome. And we talked about, yeah, it was just one of those things. We talked about being a global citizen, and you just put that into another different level. Thank you so much, Shagufta. Is it okay if we share this on public?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to do so.
Oh, thank you. Shame I can't find you on LinkedIn. If you can come on, I would love to tag you, and we'll put this on our YouTube as well. Does anyone have any?
On LinkedIn.
Oh, right. Okay, that's great then. Yeah. And does anyone have any questions? We got such a lot of messages coming in. I think you touched everyone.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank Shagufta. You moved me to tears.
Yeah, I got tears as well.
That's a good thing. That's a good,
yeah.
I make it cry, but it's a good thing.
Your Paula reminds me of the importance and the relationship between social justice and cybersecurity. And so I have experience in the social impact field, and thanks to a mentor of mine who works in cybersecurity, I began to see the relationship and the direct link between cybersecurity work and the social impact causes that I care so deeply about. So thank you, Chani, for also inviting and for inviting Shagufta to come and present to us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in and such short notice. I thought that was wonderful, and I hope we could have more of your poems later on. But yeah, thank you, guys. And is there any other questions before she goes away?
Is there any way that, Shagufta, you could get, I know you can see the group chat at the moment, but if you could copy and paste all of these comments, because you should own them. Like, the response has been so powerful and you've moved a lot of people. So I think you should hold on to these and keep them.
That's a good, I might do a screenshot if that's okay, if that's allowed.
Yeah, go for it. I can send you the chat anyway. And I'll put this on YouTube, and I'm going to be sharing with the rest of the world. So yes, it's going to be there. And thank you so much, dedicating this to put it on first on CISO. And we are really honored to have you.
Lovely, thank you, and thank you for your response. I hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest of the amazing course that Chani has lined up for you. And I hope you have a lot of fun.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.